Welcome to the 5th annual Ekam World Peace Festival. This is an invite to the world from Ekam, a world center for enlightenment. We are coming together to fulfill our dharma or our noble responsibility, which is to nurture and further peace on earth. We will meditate together for peace between nations and radiate it to every nation where wars are brewing. Every nation where victims of war still continue to suffer. Let our peace meditation be amplified and heal the world of wars. As we speak now, humanity is not just witnessing one war. There are 17 ongoing international conflicts in the world, and it has been estimated that 2 billion people, which is a quarter of humanity, is living in war zones as of today. Children born in these war zones see no future for themselves. Take a moment to reflect on these alarming figures. For a big section of society, war is not a piece of news they read on a newspaper or watch on TV channels. It is not a fictional story on their favorite screens. It is a reality staring at them. It is a reality that feels fearful, painful, and devastating for them. Why do people go to war? No war is ever fought to plunder, loot, or hurt. All the killing and maiming happens under the garb of a noble and a just cause. Both the perpetrators and the defenders have a noble reason to kill each other. But can a war ever bring justice? Can a war ever end anything evil or destructive happening in the world? Is that not the reason why we fight? Everyone takes up arms to fight evil. Do you know if only 3% of what is being spent on wars could be used for developmental work, we could feed the entire human population and starvation can totally end. But what is the current situation? Because of the ongoing conflict in some of these nations, there is such starvation that one child dies every 10 minutes. Is this the world we want to give our children? Humanity is only moving towards more and more violence. Why do you think wars and conflicts are on the rise? Who is responsible for this violence? I see every human being who has not awakened to peace within themselves as being contributors for violence in the world. Our inner conflict manifests as external war because we are one connected consciousness. Before a war is fought in the external world with weapons and arms, it has already begun in the minds of people as anger and hate towards each other. Rage is inner violence. Hate is a mental infection that has plagued the human mind, not for decades or centuries, but for over 1 million years, ever since human race originated. This fire of anger and hate has been passed on from one generation to the next. And over the centuries, it has only grown in strength. You may say, I am an innocent civilian living my life and minding my business. But are you not internally angry with your partner, with your mother, father, child, colleague, boss, and neighbor? Are you not constantly complaining about people, about systems, about life, and even sometimes about God? You quickly take offense when others do not comply. Internally, you make them your enemy. Anyone who does not fulfill your desire becomes your enemy. This, sadly, is the state of any unawakened human being. You are adding fuel to the conflagration and you are keeping it going with your own anger and hate. Do you really want to live this way? Is this what you want your children to see of you? It is time you woke up. It is time you rose towards your enlightenment. It is time you awakened to your true nature of immense peacefulness. It is important that millions wake up from that unawakened state of anger and inner violence and move towards awakened state of peace. Because it is our collective peace that has the power to end war. It is our collective peace that will prevent the emergence of egoistic and violent leaders in the world. It is our collective peace that will manifest a peaceful world. That is why I say, anyone who is living from a state of peace, peace with oneself, peace with the other, and peace with the world, is indeed contributing to peace in the world. Please close your eyes. Place both your palms upon your heart center. Let us connect with today's peace intention to become instruments for peace in our family, in our community, and the world. To diffuse the force of violence and hate that is driving humanity to wars and contribute to peace in human consciousness. Breathe into your heart and feel your heart expanding with every in-breath. In your heart and in the heart of all humanity is a sacred power. If only we learn to access this power, we can manifest a magnificent life for ourselves and the world. This power is the power of the universal intelligence. It is the one unbroken field of consciousness that is everywhere. Some people choose to call this power as God or the divine. Let us now make our initial connection with this power. Bring your attention to your heart. Feel the immense power and the presence of the universal intelligence divine in your heart. Ask the universal intelligence to open your heart to an experience of forgiveness and heal the wounds you have experienced in your life. Think of the people who hurt you and whom you have hurt and say, I forgive you. Forgive me for the hurt I have caused you. Please repeat this in your heart as you feel each person. Feel your body, your heart, and your entire being become filled with golden light of peace. A state of peace like an endless streams of radiance. Feel your peace energies flow like streaming radiance to all those people who have experienced pain and destruction caused by war in their lives. Feel your peace energies flow to those who are perpetrating violence and war in the world. Bless that the fire of hate and anger in them be put off and their heart becomes peaceful. Feel that all nations on earth are peaceful. All nationalities are at peace with each other. See that the earth is peaceful. All living beings on earth are peaceful. Slowly move your attention to your heart. You will now receive blessings from Ekam into your heart, from where they will flood your homes with divine and auspicious energies. Please open your eyes now. Look at the peace flame. Holding your gaze upon the peace flame, make a sacred promise. Repeat this to yourself. Wherever I find conflict between people, I will act to diffuse it. I will add to peace and not to conflict. Feel your heart awaken to peace. Feel the hearts of your loved ones awaken to peace. Feel peace flow to every living being on earth. Today you have added to peace in human consciousness. May this pure act of enhancing peace bring great good karma to you, your family members, and your soul circle. Namaste.